If you needed proof that football can be gloriously efficient and painfully comedic in the same 90 minutes, Manchester City's 5-1 romp over Burnley at the Etihad delivered exactly that. The scoreboard looked like a weather forecast with too much sun, brilliant for the home fans, catastrophic for one young defender's resume. Erling Haaland finished the show with a late double, but the talking point will live forever in the awkward annals of own goal folklore. Maxime Esteve conceded not one but two own goals, handing City goals on a silver platter. Before we continue, please like, share and subscribe to this channel for more football updates. Thanks. City started brightly through the kind of wing play Jeremy Doku has been practicing in his sleep, and their pressure produced the opening, albeit via an unfortunate touch from Esteve that looped into his own net to make it 1-0. Burnley, refusing to lie down, found their response before the break when Jadon Anthony turned what had been a tense Etihad moment into an equalizer, briefly reminding the crowd that this game might be competitive after all. Pep's men turned the screws after the restart. Matheus Nunes restored the lead with a composed finish, the kind of goal that says we're back, carry on shopping, and shortly after, chaos struck again when Bobb's dangerous ball took a cruel deflection off Esteve for his second own goal of the afternoon. At this point, the poor defender might have wished for a cloning machine to be somewhere in the Etihad medical room so City could at least be polite and score at someone else. Late on, with Burnley's shoulders slumped and their centre-backs practicing interpretive dance of how did that happen, Haaland, back from a recent knock and clearly saving up energy for a finale, popped up with two clinical strikes to put the result beyond doubt and pad his season tally. It was vintage Haaland finishing, brutal, efficient, and emotionally exhausting for opposing defenses. Dominated possession when it mattered, exploited width and movement, Doku and Bobb were lively, and punished Burnley's misfortune and late defensive lapses. Pep's side looked sharper as the game opened up. Brave in spells, compact early on, but ultimately undone by tiny margins and a defender who must now check under his bed for stray deflections. Erling Haaland came back with a bang, 2 late goals, presence and that cold-bloodedness City pay for. The kind of striker who makes you feel as if he didn't just score, he balanced his checkbook with them. Maxime Esteve, unlucky and then unluckier. 2 own goals is a cruel novelty. Every time you think your own career is a spreadsheet, life adds a column called Haunted by Deflections. Sympathy very much due. Pep Guardiola praised his side's second-half performance and highlighted the team's return to control after a patchy first 45. Burnley boss Scott Parker admitted the scoreboard was harsh given long stretches where his team were competitive, but there's no denying the result will sting in the dressing room for a while. City's victory nudged them up the table and, more importantly for Pep, gave the squad a morale-boosting win with Haaland firing, always useful when the fixtures pile up. Burnley, meanwhile, leave Manchester with a bruised confidence and a reminder that in football, mistakes are not just punished, they're occasionally immortalized.